Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering YZAQ Ransomware joins the Djvu Ransomware family. The Barousel Trojan is disguised as an innocent-looking file, program, or email. Atruic service Trojan hides in your computer and can access private information or even take control of it. New strains of Djvu Ransomware are being discovered every week, and this time it's YZAQ Ransomware. Like other associated strains of the prominent malware threat, this ransomware locks files and then demands a ransom fee to restore file access. Infections like YZAQ ransomware can be distributed via software bundles. So if you tend to download freeware or pirated apps distributed via torrent or cracked software sites, you may end up installing such threats. YZAQ ransomware locks most of the popular file types, including photos, music, documents, and videos. During the encryption process, YZAQ ransomware adds the .yzaq extension to affected files and leaves a ransom note on the desktop and in every folder with encrypted files. Once downloaded and installed, YZAQ ransomware will employ the AES encryption algorithm to lock files. Oftentimes, info stealers like Zeus and Redline are also deployed, allowing hackers to access sensitive information. Therefore, it's possible YZAQ ransomware does this as well. The ransom note demands a ransom in order for victims to obtain a decryption key, costing $980. But the operators will offer a 50% discount and only charge $490 if you contact them within 3 days. The note also provides 2 emails: support@freshmail.top and datarestorehelp@airmail.cc to contact the hackers. We discourage contacting them, however, because there's no guarantee that they'll provide decryption tools. It is important to note that YZAQ ransomware does not just encrypt data, it also may attempt to delete all shadow copies of affected files stored on your computer, making recovery of documents and data extremely difficult, if not impossible. Again, we recommend that you do not pay the ransom, as it does not guarantee the recovery of the encrypted files. The best course of action is focusing on how to restore data and protect your system from similar threats in the future. How do I deal with the YZAQ ransomware infection? To protect yourself from the YZAQ ransomware attack, you should practice safe web browsing habits like refraining from opening email attachments from unknown senders and downloading programs from unreliable sources. You should also have a reputable malware remediation tool on your computer. That way you can scan for elements associated with this ransomware and other threats. Also, to reduce the potential damage of any future attacks, consider backing up your files on an external hard drive or cloud storage. Barousel is a type of malicious software that looks like a harmless program or file, but actually contains a dangerous payload. These threats are called Trojans, and they can be disguised as innocent-looking files, programs, or even emails. They sneak onto your computer when you download or click on something that you shouldn't have. The threat may be associated with potentially unwanted programs that users may download accidentally from file sharing sites as well. But why exactly are these apps potentially harmful, and how can you remove them from your computer? Trojans like Barousel are particularly dangerous for several reasons. Deceptive nature. Trojans masquerade as legitimate software files, tricking users into downloading and installing them. Malicious activities. Once inside your system, Trojans can perform a variety of harmful activities like stealing sensitive information, installing more malware, or using your computer to attack other systems. Difficult to detect. Trojans often run quietly in the background, making them hard to detect without security software. System vulnerabilities. Trojans can exploit vulnerabilities in your system, creating backdoors for other malware. Resource drain. They can consume system resources, leading to slow performance or system instability. To remove Trojans from your computer, use anti-malware software. The first line of defense against Trojans is a reliable anti-malware program. Run a full system scan to detect threats. Update your software. Keep your operating system and all software up to date. Back up your data. Regularly back up important files. If a Trojan corrupts or locks files, you'll have backups. Professional help. If you're unable to remove the Trojan, consider seeking help from a professional. Change your passwords. After removing the Trojan, change all your passwords, especially if the Trojan had the potential to capture your keystrokes or steal password files. Be cautious. Finally, be cautious about what you download and install. Stick to reputable sources and avoid clicking on unknown email attachments or links. Regularly updating your antivirus software and being vigilant about your online activities are key to preventing Trojan infections. Atruic service is a digital threat known as a Trojan. It hides in your computer and can access your private information or even take control of your computer via innocent-looking files, programs, or even emails. Atruic service may have snuck onto your computer when you mistakenly downloaded and clicked on something you shouldn't have. Why is Atruic service dangerous and how can you remove it? Atruic service poses significant risks for several reasons. Access to private information. Being a Trojan, Atruic service can access and steal sensitive information like login credentials or financial details. Control over your computer. This malware can potentially take control of your computer, allowing attackers to manipulate your system, install additional malware, or use it as part of a botnet for a larger scale attack. Undetected operations. Trojans like Atruic service are designed to operate stealthily, often without the user's knowledge, making them hard to detect and thereby allowing them to cause even more damage over time. Spread of malware. It can serve as a gateway for additional malware, further compromising system security and integrity. Disruption of performance. Trojans can significantly degrade your computer's performance, leading to slow operations, crashes, or other issues. To remove Atruic or other similar Trojans from your computer, use anti-malware software. Perform a full system scan using a reputable anti-malware program. Update your operating system and software. Ensure that all your software, especially your operating system and security software, are up to date. Manually remove the Trojan. If the antivirus software doesn't completely remove the Trojan, you may need to manually delete files and registry entries associated with Atruic service. Change all passwords. After removing the Trojan, change all of your passwords, especially for sensitive accounts like banking and email, as the Trojan might have captured this information. Seek professional help. If you're not confident in removing the malware yourself, or if the infection is severe, it's advisable to seek assistance from a cybersecurity professional. Be vigilant. In the future, exercise caution with downloads and email attachments. Stick to trusted sources and be wary of unsolicited emails. Regularly backing up your data and maintaining good cyber hygiene practices are crucial in protecting against Trojans like Atruic service. You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like Spy Hunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. Spy Hunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. Spy Hunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the Spy Hunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. Spy Hunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download Spy Hunter today. Thanks for watching.